So, why SEO auditing as a career path? Like, why would you do that? So, I could easily name at least 50 reasons why SEO auditing is a great career path. But let's talk about like the most important ones, the most impactful ones. So, the first one I would say is that even though a lot of things are happening in terms of AI, Google is like introducing AI overviews, SEO is dead every year. There is still a very high demand for SEO experts, for SEO auditors who really know their stuff and who really know what they're talking about. There are tons of, like, I would say, artists who claim to know SEO, and most of my clients are people who hired that person who pretends to know and actually knows nothing. And they come to me because they have all those bad experiences. And I would say there is really, really a huge demand for people who really know SEO inside out, understand the entire context, because Google is changing, as we all know. A lot of things are happening within Google. We have so many updates now every year, and a ton of sites suffer from those updates. The business overnight can lose like 50% or 80% of their revenue. And such people really are looking for people like ourselves who can actually like look at the site, look at the context, look at what's going on with Google and try to actually find the reasons, find solutions, offer some solutions. Because a lot of the sites, 90% of people who come to me and who have like bad experiences, even those who don't, they do not have like a solid SEO strategy in place. And SEO auditing, the way I teach the SEO audit you create using my methodology is very in depth and usually can act like an SEO strategy for the site. So that's, I would say, the most important reason. And even though the landscape is changing, search engines are changing, AI elements are added to search engines, I still believe that we will be necessary, but our work, of course, will is going to evolve. Maybe in a few years, it is possible we will be responsible for managing AI tools or better understanding AI tools and positioning our clients within those AI tools, AI chatbots, AI overviews, whatever is going to be there. But there's going to be definitely still this demand for a person who actually can connect the traffic on the internet with a specific business in whatever form it's going to take. So high demand is, I would say, the most important element of that, why SEO auditing is a great path. Another thing is if you master your craft and if you're really good at it and people start to recognize that you stand out, you do it better, you are more in depth, your recommendations really move the SEO needle, you see the things that other people do not see. This is the moment when you can actually start charging premium rates from one SEO audit. You can easily earn 5K. This is the starting price for me, depending on the size of the site and the complexity. So you can really earn five, six, 10 times more than you would earn if you just had an SEO a job as an SEO specialist. But the requirement for that is to be a really good, a really effective SEO auditor, SEO expert consultant. Another thing that I would say makes SEO auditing a very interesting career path is that this field of SEO, something I already touched upon, is very dynamic. Things are changing, Google is changing, new features, new things are happening. So, this makes our job very, very interesting because I personally cannot stand doing the same thing over and over again. I instantly get bored. But with SEO auditing, with SEO in general, you will never be bored. But you have to know that because for some people, this may be a disadvantage. They may not want to keep track of what's going on. They may not want to update their strategy every month or so. So, if you are this type of person who likes to keep things interesting, engaging, changing, this is definitely the career path for you. Another huge advantage of following that path is great flexibility it can give you. Of course, you will get the most of flexibility if you are a freelancer, if you are an independent SEO consultant. Then you are basically the boss. You dictate the price, you dictate the timeline, the wait time for the audits. You dictate everything, you are in charge of everything, and you are not like limited by your boss. You're not limited in any way by anyone. The sky is the limit in this case. And of course, one of the best flexibility benefits of that career path is remote work. So whether you are an independent SEO consultant or you have a job, you work for someone, you will probably have the opportunity to work remotely. And again, remote work is not for everyone. Some people prefer to go to the office. I cannot imagine doing that. I was doing that for like 5 years. And basically, my entire SEO career, my entire SEO, I would say, proficiency skyrocketed, changed when I started working remote. When I was still going to the office, I was like a normal, very average SEO specialist because for me those conditions were intimidating and I couldn't like spread my wings. And my entire transformation happened the moment I started working remotely, where I could sit alone in my room with my headset, with my music, and do the things I want to do. Again, this is not for everyone, so you have to keep that in mind. If the perspective of working remotely, being alone, sometimes not meeting other people for a long time, is okay for you, then definitely I would recommend SEO auditing as a career path. So, last but not least, you are going to do very impactful work. You are actually going to impact people's lives, people's happiness, people's problems. So, this is very rewarding, especially if someone comes to you because they were obliterated by Google. You fix them and they get back, or they are even better than they had been before. Then this is super, super rewarding. And at the same time, this job is not so much too much responsibility like you would have if you were a doctor saving people's lives. So still you have a lot of impact, but you are not going to kill anyone probably. So those are, I would say, the most important elements of SEO auditing as a career path. But you have to keep in mind that when you are starting out, you are probably not going to have clients, not going to earn a lot. So, a lot of patience, a lot of consistency, determination, and willingness to learn is very, very important, especially at the start. I think you already know the answer and you signed up for this course. So, you probably know that SEO auditing is a great career path for you.